Alright, Lord Muffin here. I'm going to go over how to create a Terraria dedicated server. Don't mind, this is my desktop gaming computer, and so pretty much all I do is game on this. I really don't do much else, so not the ideal screen recording, but anyway. Now, the way I'm going to go over is the way that you would do it if you were to, if you have a purchased copy of the game. Now, I use Steam. Feel free to add me on Steam if you'd like to, but I don't condone illegitimate copies, but if you have an illegitimate copy, it should be the same way. So what I'm going to do is go to C, Program Files, wherever your Steam location is, Steam Apps, your Steam name, oh, just kidding, Common, Terraria, and then underneath here you should see Terraria server.exe. And this is where you can set up your server. Now, if you want to put it on a dedicated server box, you're going to need to take the .NET files, these two, whichever one for whatever architecture you're using. The server configuration file is right here. If I open it up, there's all kinds of things you can do, so it auto starts a specific server. Now, I run multiple types of servers, usually simultaneously. So I don't do that. I just run the server exe and go through the setup process. And what this does is it creates a dedicated server without your Terraria actually running. So as you can see, the first step here is I can select what server I want to select. So I got one for video recording that we use for our gameplay videos, and then I got one for the one we just play on. I'm going to choose that one, choose world. Max players, you can set this as high as you'd like to, from what I understand. I don't know what the actual limit is. I usually just leave it at that because it's only me and Def180 usually playing, and maybe one or two other people. Server port is very important if you're running multiple servers. Make sure you adjust the port, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. And I'm going to leave this set the way it is. And then you can also set up a password. Now what it's going to do is it's going to create all the game objects. Now what you can also do with Terraria servers is you can also build new worlds. So you don't have to go into the game, generate new worlds, and then do it that way. The way it is set up right now, it's going to pull all the worlds from your normal game. Excuse me. And but I believe you can move it. Anybody's got any info on that, let me know. But no, that's the basic setup. And then what I can do is I can go over here, start Terraria. Apparently it takes a while, but now if you have it on your local machine, my preferred method of connecting to the server, as I'll show you in a second, is just the loopback IP address. For those of you who are not in IT and have no idea what that means, it's just 127.0.0.1. That's your local computer, and it's just gonna connect straight to your local computer, and that's gonna work every time if you have it on the same computer. Now, if you're on a different computer, you have the server set up separately, you're going to need to get that either local LAN IP address or the external IP address. But I'm not going to go into any of that. That's been covered tremendously. If you're having issues with that, comment or send me a message. I can definitely help you through it. And if I see it as an issue, I can go over that in a separate video. So that's all I got. I plan on going over Mac OS 10 dedicated server as well. And even how to set up Terraria on a Mac, because it is out there. I have yet to do it, but when I do it, I'll let you guys know.